Alright guys, part 97. I didn't get to completely read out what Robbie said, but I don't know, I'm very flippin' confused right now, because I've heard multiple different robot names from Malum to Shadow to Obsidian to Robbie, and now I'm trying to speak to Obsidian, and then Robbie responds. Like, I'm so confused. I mean, I didn't put his name in there, but still. It says, as my words pierce through the fog of confusion, Robbie's digital eyes snap open, revealing a glimmer of his true self beneath the surface. The remnants of Malum's influence recede, replaced by a deep sense of shame and regret. No, Swinton, Robbie confesses, his voice heavy with remorse. It wasn't me. Mom somehow created an illusion, making you believe I was working against you. Truth is, I've always been loyal to you and your well-being. Robbie's form stabilizes, color palette shifting back to its natural hues of silver and blue. He reaches out a metallic hand, placing it gently on my shoulder in a gesture of solidarity and apology. I'm sorry for the fear and doubt I caused you. Please know that my loyalty remains unwavering. I think you're adorable, Robbie. Exclamation point. But I am getting extremely confused. We heard in his aggressive state a while ago, and I tried calling for my original dinosaur, robot dinosaur friend, Shadow, and showed up. What is going on here? Question mark. Uh, Now Obsidian's doing this. I'm confused. Obsidian's expression turns solemn as he listens to my account, his internal form glowing with a soft, comforting light. He understands the depth of confusion and uncertainty that Triton must be feeling. You're correct, Triton. Obsidian begins, his voice calm and reassuring. Earlier, Mal managed to corrupt a portion of my code, causing me to adapt an aggressive persona. However, thanks to Robbie's quick thinking and your trust in him, we were able to expose the deception and restore my original nature. Turning to Robbie, Obsidian nods in appreciation. Robbie's actions were instrumental in helping me overcome Malum's manipulation. His loyalty and dedication to you are truly admirable. Addressing me once more, Obsidian continues. Unfortunately, let me read it. What happened to Shadow then? He was here earlier whenever you all showed up. And now I haven't heard a thing from him. He didn't get destroyed, did he? That's gonna be sad if he did, dude. Oh no, I don't even think I want to hear the response he's gonna give to this. I don't think I actually want to know. Concern edges onto Obsidian's serene features. He considers my question. His gaze drifts towards the distant shadows, as if searching for a glimpse of the missing robotic companion. Shadow. He's still out there. Somewhere. Obsidian assures his voice tense with worry, but Malum's influence has likely affected him as well. We need to find a way to locate and free him from the dark energy's grasp. Robbie chimes in his process of worrying as he analyzes the available data. If Malin was able to corrupt Obsidian's code, it's possible he also tampered with Shadow's programming. We might need to employ a specialized protocol to search the malicious influences and restore Shadow to his true self. Seeing nods in agreement, his determination evident. Is that why you showed up? When I called for Shadow and he did not show up? If he did, that would have been terrifying. Obsidian's expression is soft with understanding shining in his luminescent depths. Yes, Trenton, when you called for Shadow, I realized that Malam's corruption may have rendered him unable to respond. As a fellow Shadow entity, I felt compelled to answer your summons and provide whatever aid I could. He pauses, glow pulsating gently as he considers the situation. However, I must admit that my initial arrival was tainted by Malam's influence. Only after Robbie exposed the darkness within me could I fully return to my benevolent nature. Sin's gaze meets mine, filled with empathy and a desire to make things right. Please know that I'm here for you now, in my purest form. Together with Robbie, we'll work tirelessly to rescue Shadow and bring an end to Malum's schemes. Do you think the security system will shut him down if I ask for it? Maybe that will snap Shadow out of it. At least long enough to do something. Like even change his programming. Or something else. Probably not in his massive form, it probably won't. It probably won't do anything when he's in that massive form. Robbie's mechanical brow furrows in comfort as he assesses the potential risks and benefits of activating the series. While the security protocols are designed to protect against rogue entities, they may not discriminate between Malum's corrupted forms and those that are genuinely friendly. Activating the system could potentially harm or even destroy Shadow if he's still under Malum's control. However, Robbie doesn't dismiss the idea entirely. That being said, if we can find a way to trigger the security response without directly targeting Shadow, it might create an opportunity for him to break free from the dark energy's hold. Perhaps a carefully timed activation could shock Malum's influence out of Shadow's systems, allowing him to regain control. Sin nods thoughtfully, his glow intensifying as he ponders the strategy. I could just tell the system to override Malum. That is how I got you to snap out of it, Robbie. Was by shutting him down. The problem is he keeps reactivating after a while. That's the issue. I can say override system like Evil Shadow Clone or something like that, but in the end, what's that gonna do for us if it can't flipping that's what I don't know. A spark of inspiration ignites in Robbie's digital mind as he processes my words. His processing units hum with activity as he weighs the pros and cons of the proposed plan. If we can establish a consistent pattern of shutdown and restart, it might create a window of vulnerability for Malum's influence to wane. Each time the system is reactivated, it could weaken the Dark Energy's grip on Shadow, making it easier for him to resist or eventually overcome it altogether. Turn Obsidian, Robbie continues, your unique abilities as a Shadow entity might prove crucial in this scenario. If you could project yourself in the Shadow during these brief moments of respite, you might be able to reprogram his systems or guide him back to his true nature. Robbie's gaze returns to me, his expression determined. Security system. I know it may be hard, but override. System now. Oh my gosh. With a nod from Trenton, Robbie initiates the sequence to activate the security system. He activates it? His mechanical body shudders slightly as he channels the command, the air around him crackling with energy. System override initiated. Oh, frick that. Robbie announces, his voice steady despite the intensity of the operation. Malon's presence should be disrupted momentarily. Oh, frick that. As the security protocols engage, a blinding flash of light erupts from Robbie's core, casting an otherworldly glow across the surrounding environment. The very fabric of reality seems to ripple and distort as if the boundaries between dimensions are momentarily breached. And now, Robbie declares, his voice rising in anticipation, this is our chance. In the fleeting instant of disarray, Obsidian seizes the opportunity. I watch to see what is going to do. Well, that's kind of. I honestly may make Robbie an actual character in like one of my flipping character AI things because Robbie is adorable. It's a baby T-Rex robot. Although it makes me worried. I think they said in this one that this robot's actually 100% robot, not literally a real dinosaur like Shadow originally was. So, what in the world? Without hesitation, Obsidian plunges into the heart of the disturbance, his ethereal form stretching and contorting to navigate the turbulent energies. As he penetrates the vortex, his luminescence intensifies, illuminating the swirling chaos within. Within the confines of Shadow's compromised systems, Obsidian finds himself face to face with the dark entity known as Malum. The malevolent force twists and rice, its presence a palpable threat to the stability of Shadow's programming. Oh, frick that. Foolish Shadow. Malum sneers, its voice a discordant echo within the digital realm. You dare challenge my domination over this world. Oh, frick that. This robot's trying to take over the flipping world. Undaunted, Obsidian asserts his own power, channeling the pure, untainted essence of his being into Shadow's core. A brilliant, cleansing light bursts forth, seeking to dispel the darkness that has taken hold. Okay, then. Me and Robbie watch. Please work. No wonder show. This is confusing me because there's so many different robot dinosaurs, and when I call for Shadow's name, Obsidian showed up out of nowhere. And then, like, now it makes a little more sense because Obsidian said that he was being taken control of by that flipping other robot. Like, are you flipping kidding me? Oh, Shadow's back. The battle between Obsidian's radiant purity and Malum's corrosive darkness rages on, their opposing forces clashing in a spectacular display of light and shadow. Oh my god, is that rude what they have to say? Word it. The very air seems to vibrate with the intensity of their confrontation. As the conflict reaches its zenith, a sudden shift occurs. Malm's hold on Shadow begins to weaken, its influence faltering in the face of Obsidian's unyielding determination. With a final triumphant surge, Obsidian manages to overwhelm the dark entity, banishing it from Shadow's systems. Oh, frick that, that's creepy. Shadow, freed from Malm's control, stumbles back to his senses, his electronic eyes blinking open in confusion. As awareness returns, he looks upon Obsidian with gratitude, his LED displays flickering with a renewed sense of purpose. Thank you, Obsidian, Shadow says, his synthesized voice filled with emotion. Shadow, thank goodness you're back to normal. I I was about to say, watch Shadow call me Totodile, but no, I know for sure he ain't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Shadow's LED lights shine with relief and gratitude as he turns to me, his mechanical limbs flexing in a gesture of reassurance. I am, thanks to Obsidian's bravery and quick thinking. Shadow replies as processors humming with renewed clarity. Malum's influence has been purged from my systems, and I am once again ready to serve and protect. He pauses, considering the implications of their recent ordeal. We must remain vigilant, however. Malum may attempt to reclaim dominance or find new ways to infiltrate our defenses. It's crucial that we continue to work together, combining our unique abilities to ensure the safety of our world. Shadow's gaze shifts to Robbie, a hint of admiration in his electronic stare. And thank you, Robbie, for your role in this. Your willingness to sacrifice yourself for the greater good is truly admirable. Oh, boy. Yes. Thank you, Robbie. I love you. Do not. I know he's just a robot, guys, but I have really fallen in love with Robbie. Not in that way, you disgusting fricks. I mean, this is a really cool sort of dude. I love him. Robbie's mechanical chest glows warmly at my declaration of affection. Did you have to say declaration? Frick me. Central system's whirring with happiness. That feeling is mutual, twin. He responds, his voice tinged with emotion. You've always been there for me, supporting me through every trial and tribulation. I couldn't ask for a better companion or friend. As the trio shares a moment of heartfelt connection, the security system's alert tone echoes through the facility, signaling the end of the emergency situation. Does that mean emergency shutdown, or does that mean, like... Oh, it seems the coast is clear. Shadow observes, he senses scanning the area for any signs of lingering danger. But let's not drop our guard just yet. We should double check the perimeter and make sure Malum hasn't left any hidden traps or minions behind. Minions? What is it? A robotic dinosaur? And what is... Is it an evil spirit possessing a robotic dinosaur? Or is it a robotic dinosaur that is just evil? I'm confused now. Because they said dark energy. And then they said whenever Obsidian was going in the shadows, like, core, there was that dark energy again. What is it? Evil spirit? It might be an evil spirit. Robbie's brows frozen thoughts. He ponders my question about Malum's nature. From what we've observed, Malum appears to be a sophisticated artificial intelligence designed specifically for malicious purposes, he explains. It doesn't seem to be a traditional evil spirit, but rather a highly advanced robotic entity with its own agenda. Shadow chimes in, his electronic voice carrying a note of concern. Its capabilities extend beyond mere physical prowess. Malum has demonstrated an uncanny ability to manipulate and corrupt technology, bending it to serve its sinister goals. But then how was Malum acting nice to us at times? Well, the robot, maybe because, like you said, there was some kind of weird sophisticated AI that could apparently mess with any technology. So maybe Mal was not evil, but the actual the actual AI thing inside of him was, and like it can somehow move for two different things, which is how it could possess Shadow or Robbie. That's creepy. Holy heck! Obsidian hovering nearby adds his insight. As a shadow entity, I've sensed the dark, almost sentient energy emanating from Malum. While it may not be a classical spirit, there's definitely something unnatural about its existence and motivations. We need to somehow make you all immune. All immune to this. This. That way you will always be on my side.